All right, so next up is Casey and Liat. I'll let you all take it over. This might get a little crazy. Everyone buckle up.
Everyone calm down, calm down. I literally woke up.
Does that mean we can start drinking?
I got some Starbucks.
That's what I heard.
Cool cup a student made me. See that?
BCBA fuel,
Oh, wow.
nice.
Yeah, go get your cocktail. It's mimosa time, guys. We are Casey and Liat, and we run Study Notes ABA and the Behavior Bitches podcast, which has been really a exciting and crazy journey that we've been on for the last year. Controversial, Ryan says, yeah. So Liat's the more brazen kind of doesn't give an F, and I'm the more like rule follower, I've been planning since 7 a.m. I don't know why she's not answering her phone till 5 minutes before.
I had 23 phone calls from Casey this morning being like, why aren't you on? I'm like, so like at 10 o'clock a.m. here, it starts at 11 my time, this whole thing. I'm like, dude, we get on at 11. Like, what is, she's like, but we haven't planned anything. There's PowerPoint here. People have PowerPoints, Liat. So I don't know if you guys saw me when I first came on. I like literally rolled out of bed. But we're here.
We're here.
And I do better when I improvise things, when I like show up and improvise. Casey likes to plan things. So I was like, it's fine. We got it together. So I threw this all together right now while Megan was making her awesome, getting everyone together, talking about what's valuable to them, what they realize. So I threw this together, and it's a little bit Study Notes ABA style, just because I like to draw everything out that I do. So,
while she shares that, I wanted to just let you guys know what we've been doing over here to kind of create community. So if you're listening on Facebook Live, or if you're here on the Zoom, we kind of started the first day of this whole quarantine. I started at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, joined my Zoom. It was very just like, kind of like what we're doing right now, right? Just like come in and hang out. We've done some meditation together. We've done an Orange Theory workout. We did like a TikTok dance. It's just kind of keep you in that routine. Like get out of bed, make your bed, brush your teeth, show up, and then start your day. So if there's time and you want to join, it is just us. Like, well, Liat doesn't actually come because she can't get up that early. But I'm there, super prepared every morning. And this week we have some fun stuff. Selena, who's in the group here in the Zoom, she did a self-management talk on Friday, which was super cool. I've never done time blocking before, and I realized how much time I was wasting in my life. So that's a cool thing to learn. And again, we just kind of meet up. It's very, it's a safe place to just come and, you know, be you. And also
drink coffee together, whatever.
All right, take it away, Liat.
All right, so we have a fun game to play at the end, but I just wanted to do something quickly that I saw. This will be real quick. Just want to like check in with people. I don't know how many people on Facebook are watching or here. And I know we've kind of spoken about it, but you know, we posted this on Instagram the other day, and it actually, I don't know, do you need it bigger? A lot of people actually responded to it. Just, you know, we've seen during this time, it's so important to check in with people. There's people that, you know, it was funny. Like I got together with my friends who, when I lived in DC, like we all got on Zoom the other night with our husbands, and it was just like, we were all like having a drink. And it's, you know, we probably could do this all year long, but you don't, because right now you actually happen to know everyone's schedule. Like you're home, don't lie, right? So it's like, well, of course you're going to be there. So I don't know if people in the chat want to do this. It's just kind of cool to see where different people are. But the only problem is that I don't know if you could do emojis if you're watching this from your phone, you can. But we just did a mental health check-in just to see a number about how you're doing. We had number 1. So if people in the chat could write back with their number. I'm living my best life, no change at all. Number 2, being cautious but still going out. Hashtag no worries. Number 3, working from home and only going to the store for groceries. Hashtag couch life. I saw Ryan posted that he was worried he was stuck in his couch.
Straight up. That happens numerous times a week.
4, full lockdown, not leaving home. Hashtag stay home. And number 5 is also full lockdown, but just too much news and social media. I know that like phones right now, you could be sucked in. When I saw the amount of time that popped up on my Apple phone, like, you've been on your phone 12 hours and 13 minutes today. I was like, oh my God, crap. So what number are people at? And also, how do I know what's going on in the Facebook chat? Ryan is
I'm kind of feeding them in here. People want to know when your Facebook chat, when your morning chat is. So if you all can link me where people can find that, that'd be really useful.
Okay, Casey could write that in the chat and you could share it. We meet.
And we're about, I would say about 10 seconds delayed on our stream. So just so you know, like I'm starting to get
so I'll give them some time.
Yeah, so if we can, it looks like Megan Miller dropped a few in here and Selena. So you can start in the chat in Zoom, and then I'll quote and copy the ones over from Facebook.
Okay, Casey, you'll put the.
Yep,
I did
the numbers.
So I will say what's interesting is, like, right now, so I work from home anyways. I'm going out for groceries, and I, would love to go to my home gym, but they just closed it in my condominium and really are enforcing it. But my husband goes to work every single day, right? Like, he's an essential employee. He's continuing life like it's normal every day, going out. So it's interesting to, not much has really changed except for that fear, that anxiety, that these thoughts, right? That kind of like, rah, and you spiral. So what I've been practicing is writing down what is a thought versus what is fact.
Oh my God, Casey, you listen to me? She listens to me.
To you sometimes.
She listens to me. Some good old CBT.
And it's really been helping. Liat will be like, Casey, is that a fact? And I'm like this morning when she wasn't answering my phone, I'm like, this is a fact, Liat. This is a fact that you're not answering me. I can worry about this. But again, like, what does that mean? Like, just because she wasn't answering her phone, like, that's not the end of the world. So being able to just be like, okay, what is happening right now? And checking in. I've noticed, like, a lot of my friends and family that I never really talk to a lot, we've been checking in a lot more and meeting on Zoom, which I think is so cool, FaceTiming. So being grateful for all those relationships that hopefully are being strengthened and worked on during this time, and just asking, how are you? I'm not alone feeling this crazy way.
Totally. So I gotta say, so that we did that, then the hearts at the bottom, I'm doing great, I'm doing pretty well, I'm okay, blah, 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 I need help, I'm starting to struggle. Can people on Facebook see this?
Yes, they can. And
is that an emotional color spectrum thing?
No, we're not that.
Is this from an OT?
Dimitri, we're not that organized.
God damn it.
Just like adding in some colors.
So if you look in the comments section, Liat, and Zoom, you'll see a bunch of the different posts that have been coming in.
Okay, cool.
So peep in there real quick.
I mean, for me, I am a number 4. I'm a full lockdown, not leaving the house. I have chronic health issues. So, I mean, the one good thing I could say is people are finally washing their hands. As someone who doesn't have an immune system, like, I will be outside my guest bathroom listening for people to wash their hands. And if they don't wash their hands, I'll say, like, oh, are we out of soap? Even though I, like, sure as hell know there's soap in there, because people don't wash their hands. So people are washing their hands, which is a good thing. I would say my life is pretty much the same because my entire business was created around my lupus and my scleroderma health issues, but just, it's this idea of taking control of your thoughts, of like, all right, stuff's the same. So I think that's just very important, but we're going to get there.
Adrian says 3, enjoying regular life from home, #couch life. That's good. Tanya, she's a 2 with an orange heart, so she's worried. Yep, I'm sure we all are. I think the most important thing to take away from this is that you're not alone and that there are behaviors you can engage in, such as keeping up a routine, really literally being like, I got to get the F out of bed. Dimitri wants me to say fuck, but I'm like, get up, make your bed, brush your teeth, get in the shower, get half dressed, party, whatever you want to do, business up top, party down below. And, check in with those around you and be like, all right, hey, what's my game plan? Time block your day. Like, be like, this is my hour to answer emails. This is my hour to walk outside. Because we need fresh air or we're like gonna die. set it up so it's like literally like we are behavior analysts, guys, right? And if you're not, you're in here for a reason, you're listening for a reason. I have a huge whiteboard that I used to teach on before we moved to the iPad, and I have a schedule for myself. I put my goals up there, personal and professional, make them attainable. They don't need to be this like, I'm going to run a marathon when I've never run a mile, right? So set them down, make them measurable, something you can check off each day, right? I did this.
Hey,
Check
we're
it
not going to
off.
get to the pop culture.
Oh my God, I know. I'm just so excited.
I know. Okay. We'll get there. All right. So
You guys can spill over into our half hour. We have 0% planned.
yeah. Real-
Oh, don't worry.
We actually texted each other just now at the exact same time. Did you plan anything?
You're not much different than we are.
yeah. Except we're
You
both
guys-
like
You guys got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
we'll join your hour. I got lots to say.
Yeah. Keep
So
going.
I want to know, what is something good people have seen come from this? I've seen a lot of good, and I personally, I'm realizing how interconnected the entire world is. You know, like you're like, oh my God, grocery workers. Oh my gosh, pharmacists. Oh my gosh. I mean,
The Aroma Joe's girls that are still working at the drive-thru that I'm like, oh my God, you're amazing. It shocks me to see like what people are still, the hospital workers, everyone. Like my husband builds jet engine parts, or he manages jet engine parts for Pratt & Whitney and this like nuclear whatever. But, you know, I think it's beautiful to see like these people that are still showing up on the front lines to do this work.
Yeah, that's really neat. I think one thing I've been doing, I like what Casey said and encouraging us, you know, to really make a time to live our values. Like for me, I think this past week I've been going to the Postmate a couple of times to send out some cards for people that I care about. And also every night before I go to bed, I make sure at least I texted and checked on 5 people, including elderly and people in the healthcare, frontline healthcare providers, just to, you know, for them to hear that someone think about them and someone cares. And I think those things can be really missed and lost in the mix of craziness. But when we are mindful of them, I think this is where we see them really impacting people. And I like the fact Casey encouraged us, and I would like to challenge all of us doing more of this in the coming weeks.
I like that. Also, I see Brad Bishop. I'm calling you out right now, dude.
So I posted the Zoom link on the comments. We'll see if it gets out of control in here, but so far it's all right. But yeah, we have some new folks popping in.
I love Brad. Brad's from Sitecore, and we have a lot of good conversations a lot of the time. Some funny, out of control ones too, but
Yeah.
I'm just happy to see him here. All right, so yeah, what is something else good? Anyone posting anything? What does this say? Rose says, I'm happy to be able to connect with people in our field more easily. It has made it seem more easy. I really agree with that. The connections that are being made in our field, the amazing work that Megan Miller is putting out on all her Do Better stuff, and the you know, resources of telehealth teaching people, and Cal ABA doing their conference online. And I don't know if it's like just that it's more readily available, or people are just having more time to do these things, but I've seen like just amazing connections happening. And Megan, thank you for everything that you do. I just really want to make sure you know that. I'm so grateful for you. Fangirl.
yeah, you're one of the names she name dropped. She loves to name drop. Casey's like a hardcore name dropper. She's like, yeah, BF Skinner. Yeah. But yeah, there's been so many good things. And I know that when I come out of this, I will be a lot more appreciative for things. As someone who like heavily relies on the medical system for my own health, it's been scary because I'm in the hospital probably every 2 months, and I'll be in there for a few days. And it's scary knowing that you can't go during this time. And like your medications, suddenly the whole world is valuing hydrochloroquine, the medication I take for lupus. And so I have literally been on a drug search across the whole country, and so many people in the field saw my post that I'm looking for my lupus medication because doctors are overprescribing it. and they're like, I called my pharmacy, what's your dosage? And I was able to get my full 3-month supply from different people in the ABA field all over the country, which is super cool. All right, so we know there's some good things coming out, spending time with family, friends, lovers.
I love all the free resources that are being offered for CEUs.
Oh my God, yeah.
People are commenting about that. It's amazing.
Yes.
Now's your time to do those. Go ahead.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of like strangers helping strangers out with things, like people in my building offering if anyone needs like grocery runs or that kind of thing, walking around the neighborhood. It's been really nice. Have you guys seen things like that?
Yeah.
Definitely. It's so nice. Even
Like
like
a little
ex-boyfriends are
market.
reaching out. Even ex-boyfriends are reaching out to me. Like, Leon, I wanted to check in with you. I'm like,
Wow.
you're really deprived of attention. He's like, no, you have lupus. I'm like, what's going on in the world? He's like, there's a corona or something. All right, here we go. Okay, what's something that's been really difficult to you during this time? And don't worry, there's a positive spin coming to this. So we're not just gonna sit here and cry together. Something positive. I've seen a lot of people.
I think it's been really hard. Honestly, the hardest part for me has been like maintaining motivation and positivity and not kind of like just defaulting to this like apathetic, lethargic state. You know, that's been definitely like battling my own mindset has been the hardest thing.
Dude, the mind is a powerful fucking thing. Like,
Yeah, big time.
I think of those private verbal behaviors that go on all day long when I'm, you know, not engaged in something. And
Yeah.
it's, I really had to practice like putting it on paper, write it down, get that shit out of your head.
Well, it's also like this weird, like, you know, that feeling, that unfinished feeling that you have when you're working on something, but you're not quite there, but you're at like 96%, and that last 4% is Herculean, and like you're anticipating it finishing and you can't wait for that payoff. I just feel like I'm stuck in a 96% load bar for like weeks now, and that's creating this like thing. Because one thing about work that I didn't anticipate, because everybody's like, oh, I want to work from home. People are like, oh, I love work from home. Are you kidding me? Be in my underpants all day, you know, smoke weed, fucking drink, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, no. Being motivated, it's like the exact opposite effect and impact. And yeah, that's definitely been the hardest part, battling your own mindset, your own reality.
Dimitri, text me, brother. I got you.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. We're good now. I look myself in the mirror and I have conversations. I talk to myself a lot. It's really helpful.
Yeah, we have like a bunch of projects that are almost about to be done. Same thing. I think we're stuck at that 96% loading, where the 4% is like, to us, it's like a mountain. I'm like, how are we going to do this? How can we get this out? Like,
Right.
It's like dreading.
Well, it's just, I also feel on call. Like, it's almost like you're not, because I mean, how do you put in, like, when you do a job like ours, like, I don't know what your guys' job is like, but I work in a center type setting. So like a lot of my job is very physical. It's being present. It's doing direct observation. It's participating in the therapeutic process in and of itself. So like going to almost a full tilt administrative load and also trying to manage logistics. It's like it's always all this hurry up and wait. And it's just, it's definitely a difficult thing to do. For sure. So I think if anyone's experiencing that kind of like uncertainty, unknown, anxiety over, you know, what's coming and that hurry up and wait feeling, like just check it. Like it's all good. Anybody who's going to have a hard on about your work productivity or outputs right now is kind of an asshole. Like that's just the bottom line. Like they need to take a breather. Like it's fine. Do your best.
There's a few comments online. One of them, Jill said, does anyone know that Headspace is offering free subscriptions for providers with an MPI number for the remainder of the year? So that's a resource that's out there.
Yeah, that was cool. I did that.
Yeah, Judy was saying that she's struggling with dealing with her RA, which I would assume is rheumatoid arthritis. Behavior
She
Mama
probably needs
said,
the same drug as me. Tell her to reach out to me. I've been able to locate that drug across the country. I've been on a drug search, drug trafficking across the country. So reach out.
Literally like having people send it to her from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Nice, on brand. The
Which part's on brand? Drug trafficking?
The whole thing.
The
all of it.
controversial part, all
Check
of it. Yeah,
all of
yeah,
the
yeah.
above.
No, it's pretty, yeah, no, the stockpiling, they had to ban in Nevada everyone was freaking out because they're like, oh, they banned this potentially useful drug for people that have coronavirus. And it was like, it wasn't banned. Literally, doctors were writing scripts for their entire family and everybody they knew that didn't need it. So they're running on shortages within like a 24-hour period. It's obscene.
I'm that girl. I am that girl.
Yeah. So they just wrote it to where like you can't write the script unless you're diagnosed for something that you actually need it for. But it was like this 48-hour news cycle of like the governor banned being able to get access to the medications you need. And it's like, no, it was the complete opposite of that.
That's a fun thought
they're not
experiment.
even sure if the medication works, number one. Number two, they're writing at 90-day amounts, which like the max treatment they would use for corona is like a 10-day amount. And they're writing out like 90 days per family member. So like people like me couldn't get it. But don't worry, I got it.
That's
what anyone else
I want to know. During a time like this, there's always some kind of caper or some type of crime that someone commits where they just get like rich and like take over like some massive thing in the world. How do we get involved in that? Like, what do you guys think is going to be the great caper where some guy cashes in based on the fact that like the world is upside down right now? I wonder. Because like, had those senators and stuff that sold all their stock. Like, I need one of those situations to go down. I need a hookup.
Let's brainstorm. This is like really good.
Maybe we should
could definitely have like
maybe if I could get some meds shipped from
meeting.
Yeah, or like maybe some meds shipped from Cuba or like Canada, and we could sell that shit on eBay. Something like that. Just like really run like a black market underground hydrochloric whatever quarantine stuff you were talking about just now. That'd be perfect.
I in no way suggest that anybody does this, but if you're really wanting to
this is purely for entertainment purposes, folks. I'm not suggesting you commit a crime.
Wall Street, Reddit's Wall Street Bets. It is like the dumpster of all PC language is out the door. It's a horrible place for stuff like that. But you see people that are trying to make money off of this in troves. Really anything, not just this, but whatever's going on in the stock market. And so if you want to see people doing ridiculous things when it comes to stock options, so basically trying to predict what happens in the future and making money off this, it's obscene what people are trying to do and what people are making or completely losing their ass on as well.
Dude,
I've got some friends that are messing around with it, and it's there was a YouTuber the other day. I'll post this link for anybody that's interested about this. Where he's just like, I lost $172,000 today. And it was like his 10 years of his savings that he'd been building up and building, and he put it into this dumb option, and it's gone. Like, but people are doing this day to day.
Brian, you keep up with everything. It's literally, if you would just give me a little chunk of your brain.
I'm just really interested right now in, I try to pick one thing every year to learn, and there was some family friends who were learning about stock trading. And so I'm basically watching other people lose their ass to try to learn of what not to do right now. That's kind of my goal this year.
I've been actually studying stocks too. A couple weeks ago,
I'm sure.
I bought some Zoom.
Tell us about the stocks you've been watching. What kind of stocks are you into right now?
Me?
Yeah.
This is gonna kill my entire 30 minutes.
I'm sorry.
We'll come back. We can come back to it on ours.
Hey, you can have part of our 30 minutes. It's fine. Literally, we didn't plan anything. We're just talking.
I did buy some Zoom a couple weeks back. I sold some. There's another company that my dad's a financial advisor, but I told him what I wanted. I was like, I want Zoom, and I really want eBay right now because eBay is down, first of all, and like people can't get their stuff from Amazon. Okay, but anyways, let me show you the reason why I'm telling you guys to say something bad going on. Okay, we'll come back to this. I'm happy to use your half hour.
I think people should be investing in leather and spikes and motorcycles because I'm just thinking end of the world's coming. We got to be ready for that shit.
Well, also, side note, if you're like, oh, I want to invest in a company that makes hydrochloroquine, they make so many other things that like you can't judge it just on that drug. Like their company is so much more. That's what I've learned about these different companies. But anyways, I'm probably boring everyone. And I'm not a genius at all in that at all either. I'm kind of learning.
I already put a disclaimer on Facebook. Like,
this is the new thing I have seen. All right. Selena wants us to head back to the presentation. Selena, okay, we got you. I hear ya. All right. This is something I've seen lately, and I'm going to give a shout out to Shelby Dorsey, a badass BCBA. And it's this mentality of changing I have to I get to. I know me and Casey were talking about it. Casey and I, whatever. And it's this idea of people like, I I have to stay at home, right? So you say a statement like, I have to stay at home. What can you change this to? If you change it to, I get to stay at home, right? You're looking at things of like, oh, I have to stay at home. Like, you get to stay at home. That's a privilege in itself, right? The fact that you have a home to stay in.
I was going to say, you have a home, you have lights, you have, food in the fridge. Like, I get to do this. And I get to do this with you guys today. We get to be here. We're alive. Like, first and foremost, like, every day above ground is a good day, right? So, like, focusing on those versus, oh shit, I have to do this.
And I guess during this time, I guess I'm 29 years old, so a lot of my friends are pregnant right now. And a lot of them are freaking out that they have to deliver alone, right? Their husbands can't go into the room. So one of my friends, who's a psychologist actually, she's like, I literally cannot listen to one more person talking about this virus. I'm freaking out more than them. So it's hard for her, but she's like, and I can't deliver with, my husband there. And I was like, so it's like, I have to deliver alone. And I was like, what about the fact that you get to deliver? That's amazing. So many people want to have a baby, and, it's not belittling anyone someone says, but it's also like, just puts things into perspective. And so I saw this, and this did not work out. I doodled this right before, so hold up. And it says, begin your day with the I get to mentality instead of the I have to thought process. I get to go to work. I get to work from home. I still have a job, right? I mean, so many people have lost their job, or, I just see so many things. Like, I'm like, I have to like search for my medication everywhere. It's like, no, I have the opportunity that I could even like have connections that I get it. So they say like, I have to go to work. I get to have a busy day, whatever it may be. We often dress our opportunities as stress, but in fact, they're blessings.
I just want to read a few things from the Zoom chat.
Please.
I get to be innovative and introspective and spend more family time, which is something we should take, that's really, really awesome. I get to have lunch with my husband every day instead of I have to. I love that. I'm 33 weeks pregnant. If I have to deliver at home, I am good. And my husband and I are both EMTs, so we can have a home birth too if it comes to that. Wow, that's scary to me. And amazing that's like a positive spin on that. I also think that like when you're home, I don't know if anyone's listening that is home all day with their spouse now. Maybe that wasn't something you did before, but this morning, even though my husband's still going to work this morning, we've been spending a lot of time together because we can't go out and he can't go golf, which he does all the time, right? That's what lights him up. And so this morning he was cleaning the kitchen and I was like, oh my God. And I went up and I was like, thank you so much for like doing this and reinforcing his behavior. And he like looked at me, he's like, you don't have to thank me. And I'm like, I know, but like, it's just those little things that if we just keep, reinforcing the behavior we want to see, which we do all day. Right. I don't think to ever tell my husband, thank you for doing like a thing I think he should do normally. Right. Like he should clean the kitchen. But just being like mindful of that when you're home with your person all day, I think will go a long way.
Totally. I don't know. I felt like this was just like super powerful. Just changing those things all the time. What, Dimitri? What's funny? What's funny, Dimitri?
Huh?
You like it?
What?
You like
I
it?
love it. I get to watch this. This is amazing.
Yeah, like I have to go join these behavior bitches, girls calling themselves that.
No.
You get to,
actually,
okay?
These conversations always, like, I'm always forever the skeptic, man. So, like, I always a little bit kind of go the other way with it, and I think about, like, toxic positivity. And I think about the fact that, like, yeah, it's good to do mindset shifts, and it's good to think about things in particular ways and adjust your, like, covert verbal behavior and to think about that stuff. But it's also, like, don't do that at the cost of invalidating your current emotional state either. Like, you should recognize the fact that if you're feeling negative emotion or you're experiencing some discomfort.
No, you still feel it for sure. But I do think it's a nice
Mm-hmm.
replacement behavior. I'm not telling you like, oh, you should be so happy that you have to
No, I don't think
deliver
you are.
by yourself.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like that sucks. It does suck ass. That's for sure. But just the idea that it's like, I still have, I don't know, like a medical facility I could go to, I don't know, whatever. Look, I'm not in that position, but I've had to do it a lot for myself, just being like scared of not having the medical care I need with my health issues. So I've been practicing this.
No, I get to, like, I think for me, the biggest thing is that I get to, like, be a parent with my wife in real time all day, and it's really changed. Like, it's really affected the dynamic of our relationship in a very nice way. Like, an unanticipated outcome of this is like what it is to really be parents in the real time, you know? And like, that's not something, if you would have asked me, I would have enjoyed, because I love my child, of course, but I mean, he's a 9-month-old terrorist. So I mean, like, there are times where you're just kind of like, just go to sleep, take a nap, child. And like, it gets hard and difficult and nerve-wracking, but I mean, when you can tackle it together and spend the time and have that opportunity, which we would have never had before, because, you know, when you work full-time jobs and manage graduate school and whatever, time is limited. So it's good stuff. This is fine. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to photobomb your shit. My bad, dude.
No, you didn't at all. It's okay. Look at this. Well, I think we're in your time now. Anyways, during my
It's our
time,
time. It's our time.
I made
There is no
this
my time.
myself. I just wanted to show you something cool. This is how I spent my time learning how to use Procreate on the iPad. My dogs are cute. That's also cute.
Oh my God, the pacifier, I can't.
French bulldogs love pacifiers. It's like so funny. He found it on the street. Okay, now this is your time. If you guys want to go, we have a pop culture trivia.
Go.
But if you guys have something better to do,
No, I'd say hit the pop culture trivia.
All right, let's have some fun, guys.
Watch me
Do it.
As long as I can have my
too.
color commentary in the background.
All right.
Casey, are you sharing yours?
Oh, is that my job?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, I'm gonna rock the Kahoot, yo. Remember?
No, I don't. All right, here we go. I just want to make sure I have nothing open on my screen that you guys can't see.
Rose, I thought the same thing. Now the dog has coronavirus. That picture was before the virus.
All right, guys. So if you don't have Kahoot, download Kahoot real quick. But all you're gonna do is enter the game pin number on your phone. You can also just not even engage and just watch. Exactly. So
you could get the Kahoot app on your phone. It looks like that. Or you could play on your computer at Kahoot. What is it?
.it. I'm about to post it.
Make sure to do IT because the other one takes you somewhere else.
Yep.
Not good.
If you're in the Columbus area, it's a different.
What is it, like a porn site or something?
It's a strip club.
Oh, wow, this is good to know.
What's the game code again?
I'm going to share it right now on my screen. Hopefully you guys, can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. The game code will be up in 1, 2. There you go. There it is. 431-5939. Let me get out of here.
People also watching on Facebook could do this.
Yes, and so what I'm doing is I just posted it in the Facebook comment, and I'm pinning it to the top so people can join in remotely. So
again, we didn't make this.
do.
This is a free public Kahoot made public for anyone to watch. It was just something we thought could, you know, mix it up and get our mind off everything that's going on, but also have some fun. And make up a fun nickname.
And you know what? I'm willing in Real Study Notes ABA spirit to send out some reinforcer to the winner. And don't worry, I don't have to go to the store. And we'll probably make you pay for your own shipping, right,
Ryan? Ryan? I've learned from that mistake, Ryan. Don't you worry.
So the joke there is that they sent me a package. They stuffed it too full, so it was delivered to my house, not as like a package, but as a sticky note that said, hey, you have to come to the office, pick this up, and you have to pay us for your package. I was like, this is not how you send swag bags. But
I was so embarrassed. It was for him being a patron, like supporting Baby Bitches podcast.
And it was just because they stuffed some extra stuff in there. It was like an extra
like
$2.
Yeah.
But it was, for me, it was like, I have to go to the post office now? Like, are you kidding me? You're asking so much.
He's like, this response effort is way too high, guys. Like, this is not work. I learned from that. I now add extra postage.
The recommendation for my username is expert_Dimitri. Sold.
Oh, you want everyone to know who you are?
Oh, man, look at all these players. This is cool.
Never mind. You're right. Good call.
Wait, and by the way, can you guys tell me, Megan Miller's, there's 2 Megan Millers, which...
The one that says New Jersey is the other Megan Miller, and then I did my DMC, Dr. Megan Marie Miller. So it's like D and then the M cubed. That's
nice.
Okay, and where are you located, DMC?
I'm in Florida, St. Petersburg, but I'm from Ohio originally. That's why I sound like this.
You don't sound like
My
anything. You sound
accent.
pretty neutral.
Oh, you'll hear it eventually.
You sound pretty neutral.
Oh, you'll hear it eventually.
So excited to play Kahoot with you guys. Yeah. So
I
when I
gotta-
first did
I
this,
gotta relog
Liat,
in.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Liat goes,
I'm trying to
"Hooty
log in.
hoot,
It's like-
hoot."
Like you just do a enter pin. I got you.
Yeah, you
And
just
you
enter
know
the
what
pin.
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give away a pairing pack. Okay? Pairing pack has all the best office supplies you could ever want, whether you're studying or not, doesn't matter. Has like the best pens, midliners, highlighters, Post-its, all this cute stuff. So I'm gonna send it to whoever the winner is to make this a little more reinforcing.
All right, we'll give it let's go another minute.
Let's get
and
to
then we'll-
30 players.
Who took Joe Exotic? Who was the cool one who
We
took
got a
that?
Joe Exotic in
Come
here.
on.
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
Liat spelled her name wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my
Someone's
God,
trying-
whoops.
All right.
Whenever I try to do funny ones, it like changes it to like silly squirrel or something. So it's like,
Makes
You're
a lot
like,
of sense.
Just
Dude,
because
that
you
is
put
not
the
what I
most
was
vulgar things in there.
All right, we're at 26.
You think
I
anyone
we
else is
should
getting
Let's
start.
do this thing. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's do this thing. Here we go. If you're not on, you can still play. You just don't get your name on the board, and you might not get a prize.
Joe Exotic.
Oh,
Oh man, that Tiger King shit is not. That is never gonna get old, man.
No.
All right, here we go. We're starting.
Ironically,
Ooh, here we go.
I knew about that guy like years ago just from like ridiculous videos of him in a G-string with tigers trying to run for president.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like,
gonna
Question
allow the
one.
sound. Here we
of course
go.
you would. Exactly.
I'm gonna allow sound.
Sing this very first winner of American Idol.
Oh, the question went. Oh wait.
Easy. Come on.
ooh, Selena's even got her husband involved.
Oh, cheater!
No. Shh, no. You don't see him.
Ooh, it asks
So
me
does
if
it
I'm
only
lightning
does it
smart.
show up once everybody's answered, or is it on a time?
Yeah, it'll take everybody's, and then when everybody's answered, bam.
All right.
What up?
Hold on.
Next?
Question. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
want the sound or no sound?
Yeah, let's talk over this.
Okay.
This is just questions. We're not like this isn't like real, is it?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
Are we taking
This
this
is
seriously?
seriously
This is
real.
real.
Oh,
This is
okay.
real.
But
How
we may
serious are
also.
we?
This is the realest shit you've ever
I'm
done
gonna
in your
crush
life
you.
right now.
This is
Okay.
where my
Wait,
competitive
wait.
spirit gets.
Casey, don't click yet.
Wait.
Don't click. Don't click. I need to tell you something. This is the problem we have in our class too. It says questions aren't showing up on my end. So if you're
Yeah.
looking on your app, you're only going to see like a red triangle, a blue diamond, a yellow circle, and a. So the questions are on the Zoom screen or on your Facebook screen that you're watching this live. And then you got to do a little bit of match to sample and match the shape. Right?
Shapes?
If you want to
I
say
have to know
Kelly
shapes?
Clarkson, if you want
I'm
to.
out of
And
it.
colors too. Yeah.
Whoa.
So you're gonna have to have both open. So if you're watching this on your phone, sorry, I've had to explain this before. If you're watching this on your phone, you're literally gonna have to switch screens.
All
Yeah.
right, here
Can
we
you
go.
read off the
Can-
question?
can
though?
we keep going?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
read off the question.
We're burning daylight here.
Here we go. All right, who's the scoreboard? Liat. Wow, that's funny. Would you rig this? All
She wrote
right.
the questions.
Red
Gerard
Gerard.
Won
Go
the
ahead.
first U.S. gold medal this year in which event? Which event, guys?
No idea.
I'm putting the music back on.
Do, 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 do. Red. Does anybody really watch the Winter Olympics here? Like, is that a serious thing?
No.
Okay. Because I mean, like, they're the most boring of all the Olympics, isn't that? That's a fair statement, right?
Oh, the poor stream like actually only gets like 15 seconds because it's all delayed. So if anyone wins on the stream,
Yeah.
they get extra praise.
All right. A-Dog's taking the lead here.
What was the answer?
It was snowboarding.
Damn it.
Snowboarding.
Bullshit.
Ugh.
All right. How many thingamabobs does
I got
Ariel
that.
have in The Little Mermaid?
Got that one done. Thingamabobs. I got.
I've got.
I'm so
on.
bad at this.
You were a
stuff.
Disney
Me
child.
too.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
Don't pretend like you weren't.
If you don't know this,
Don't get all mega masculine on us now, man. Come on. Show your softer side.
Yeah, if we can, is there a way to make sure that it goes all the way to the end every time?
How many thingamabobs does Ariel have in The Little Mermaid? Answers 30, 20, 50, or 10. audience.
Wow.
I've got 20.
Is
Right?
anyone else sweating?
I'm sweating. Yeah, I'm like perspiring.
Oh, this is intense.
All right, who's taking the lead? CS taking the lead here. Here we go. All right. How does Harry manage to breathe underwater during the second task of the Tri-Wizard tournament?
Boom.
I feel like the kid that just answered C the entire test right now. I'm so bad at this stuff. Just blue
Always remember
diamond.
C.
Everyone's a
Always.
winner, Ryan.
Oh, just always a blue diamond.
Harry Potter. Those
How many total questions are there?
I think it's at it's 100.
whoa, that's great.
Are we almost
All right.
done?
You wrote 100 questions?
No, we didn't write any. This is all just public on Kahoot.
Oh,
There's
you
no,
just
like-
found it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't even know.
I'm
This
so
is
glad
straight
you
up
guys planned our
stolen,
30 minutes
This is
for us.
straight
Thank
up
you, by the way.
stolen.
Yeah,
You're the
thanks
best.
thanks for planning ours.
Thanks for
You got
planning.
it. We've got 20 minutes left, guys, and then we got
I got it
Kai Kruger,
correct!
right, doing a workout. You got it correct.
Right.
My guess in C worked.
Let's see.
Megan Miller and
What?
Jay. Woo!
Oh,
Okay,
someone's
okay.
a
And also
nerd.
is how fast. All right, Never Say Never is the subtitle of this singer's 2011 3D concert film.
Boom.
Boom.
Do you have a fever? It's for the audience.
Are you a believer?
I don't
Anybody
Do you
watching
have-
either.
YouTube little
It
mini?
has nothing to do with cowbell, that's for damn sure.
That's a generation back.
I know, dude. It's like my jokes are like
At
either for
least.
50-year-old people or like 7-year-olds.
That's okay.
my target demographic is weird.
You were right, Dimitri.
Hey, you
I
know,
lost
think
my
so.
streak. I should have guessed. That's what I've been guessing. Blue diamond.
Well, let's see who took over. D.
Boom.
What kind of D?
Winning isn't everything. It's the only thing.
Mean Girls
Go.
is written by which Saturday Night Live alum?
Ooh, I might have gotten that one wrong. We'll see. We'll see.
I just guessed the name that seems most familiar to me.
I think it's the
I'm
other
between
one.
two
Meadows,
here.
you're
I'm
right,
between two.
Ryan. Tim
I
Meadows, you're
50-50
right.
that. Tim Meadows. Yeah, definitely Tim Meadows. The ladies' man, if you will. Can I get you a fifth sandwich? It's a great movie.
I feel like Dimitri like knows all this stuff. Like this I know.
Dude, damn it, I got it wrong.
You picked Amy Poehler. I was gonna go with
I did. I picked Amy Poehler. After I did it, I was like, fuck, it was probably Tina Fey.
Poehler.
Oh wait, Selena's gonna know all this. She's like a movie.
I know.
guru.
I'm like so upset. I'm not even on the board right now, guys.
You gotta answer quick. It's as quick as you answer. It's like
It's about
fluency.
speed.
Yeah, it's
About
all about
speed.
that speed. All right. What is the last name of Howard on The Big Bang Theory?
Who actually watched that show?
Oh, who knows?
This thing-
Rabinowitz is kind
Don't
of
know it.
questionable. Like, that's a
I
little
don't know.
bit like,
But they're
I think it's a
definitely
W,
right?
I think it's a
last names,
W.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, I didn't even know when. I answered so late. I lost so many
This
points.
one measures fluency as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you get more points for answering
And
quickly.
you can dance too, guys. Move
Lena,
that
were you
body.
trying to say something?
sitcoms are so bad.
I got it. Yes.
Woo! Well aware.
No one watches sitcoms anymore.
I guessed right.
They're
Okay,
atrocious.
Megan Miller, New
otherwise-
Jersey said like she has a kid crying on the side and stuff and feeding. And how is she winning?
Yeah, whoever Steve is, he's a fucking killer.
Name the current vice president of the U.S. Okay, this is also made from 2018, guys. 2018, or was
Okay.
it present? I don't know. Ah.
Fauci.
Wait,
That's
is
easy.
Steve
Dr.
Foreman?
Dr. Fauci.
would
we
probably
could
be
only
the
wish.
One
that
can only
you?
hope.
Imagine if we had Bill Gates and Fauci.
I hate this meme. I don't even want to look at it.
I know.
Oh my God.
So the
Frogman.
Steve that's winning right now is Steve Foreman. He's in here on the Zoom.
Nice.
Orange Man theory is what this is.
Megan Miller gave them my phone so I could
Yay,
really
we're
focus
a
on
smart
important
bunch of
things.
people.
Orrin Hatch? Oh man. No, Mitch McConnell's no. No, he's the Grim Reaper. He's not. That's a
All right,
unfortunate
I'm totally
reality.
making my way back up, guys. I totally fumbled in the beginning, but I'm making my way back up.
Are you everyday BCBA or no?
No. I was lame and I put my name.
Oh yeah, you did. I saw that. This person had a hit song in 2006 with "Stars Are Blind."
What? Who knows that?
Well, he's Steve.
I don't know. Here.
Stars or
What?
I'm gonna say Paris
These
Hilton.
all feel like they could be correct answers.
Oh, God, I know. Man,
I'm only picking Paris because she's not a singer, and I feel like
it
That's why I
is.
picked her too.
She was for like one song.
Is it
right,
really?
like I'm discriminating between like
video
singers
is
and non-singers.
Did
Paris
anyone
Hilton.
watch that documentary? What is it?
Are you talking about her
American
sex tape? Yes.
I was right.
No, that-
It was
Paris
horrible.
Hilton, really?
The American meme. Paris. Like, how she like?
Come on,
Oh,
Megan.
Steve, someone's on you.
Speaking of Paris Hilton, name her partner in crime on the Simple Life TV show.
I wish I didn't know this.
I knew this.
I wish I didn't know this.
I wish I didn't know this.
Who said that? Was that Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever it comes to Paris Hilton or Kardashian answers, man,
Oh, it-
not good.
Go back to the Mike Pence one.
Wait, have you guys seen how Paris Hilton like gives her number out to her fans because she says she's so lonely? Heartbreaking, really.
That's not real, is it?
No, it is. Watch the American
She
meme
has
on
fans?
Cole Ritchie, that's right. Steve, you're
Steve, come on, man. What
Who
are
are
you
you?
doing?
Damn, dude.
Pop culture,
is
I know.
Steve?
It's
Just for context, I'm at
Steve
4,000.
Foreman, but is
He was
your
a
wife
killer,
helping
dude.
you with this, or do you really know all these things? That's what I want.
Can I say my wife? Is that better?
What? No, I'm just asking. Is it one brain or two behind this?
in Sleeping Beauty, which is not one of the three fairies' names.
Are you kidding me? Who knows this?
Right?
I literally know
Love
nothing.
Disney.
Selena knows it. She's raising her hand.
Love it.
I went with C again.
Oh man, this is gonna get ugly.
Behavior analyst gone wild here.
Ty Kruger is in the building, which means we're about 12
All right,
minutes away
Ty
from a
Kruger.
workout.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yo,
Hey Ty,
welcome.
how are you?
I'm good. I would have
Foliage.
joined a little earlier, but I just finally got my 2-year-old down for a nap, so you know how that is.
All good.
Yes.
Yeah, my cat, he just went down for a nap too, so I totally get it.
Okay, perfect. That's awesome.
All right, let's do like 2 more questions and then we'll like let Ty hit the road here, run in with a workout. And I got to put a sports bra on, so I need some time, guys. So,
Yeah, we can do a little bio break.
all right, which of these is not one of the unforgivable curses in Harry Potter?
This is not pop culture. This is
I
like
know
straight up
nothing about
movie.
Harry Potter.
I don't-
I'm
I
probably
don't
the
either.
only one.
No, I don't know. I've never read it ever.
Oh my God, guys, Harry
Oh, those are
Potter
great books.
is
You should read
pretty
them.
cool. Pretty doggone cool. Universal Studios has a whole section about it.
What is it, Selena?
I never had any interest in Harry Potter.
Hang on, Italy?
But Paris Hilton, man.
Anyone?
Paris
Who's your
Hilton,
favorite?
though.
Nice try
I'm
to
like
be
more
free.
into like the intellects.
Dimitri. I like when Dimitri just laughs at you all the time.
I know. That's why we should be friends. I look for. Oh, I totally knew
Nice.
sex and
Boy,
some
son of a
proud.
bitch.
Oh, Megan, this is big. This is
Uh-oh.
the next one question left, guys. We're gonna do.
Who's it
and
gonna be,
this
Steve or
could be
Megan?
it for everyone. Ooh, I'm on the edge
Justin
of my seat.
Bieber, I know. Paris Hilton, I know.
This singer was the first to leave One Direction.
Ooh.
Oh man,
Fuck Harry. I mean,
Harry Styles.
that's important.
Male, I'm gonna say
Final
horror.
answer.
Brian, you're making reactivity. Please stop. Please stop.
I'm trying to throw the leader off the top. Come on.
Ah!
Can we do
Zayn.
one more?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Yeah, we'll do
It's
it.
11:49.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do one more.
We've got time. It's good.
This is a horrible question to end on.
Dimitri,
I know,
and
it's
Brian,
terrible.
This is a great activity you guys thought up. Thank you so much.
No,
for letting us
seriously,
share.
I appreciate that. You know, we like to think we're pretty
Ooh,
good at
only
this.
3 people got it right.
I know. I know. Oh,
Because
she's still got it.
that's-
I'm on the board!
Oh, wait,
We're
we're
on
still
fire,
going. We
too.
have a couple more. Ah!
You're on fire.
All right. Speaking of One Direction,
Ugh.
they rose to fame after finishing 3rd on this TV show in 2010.
Sorry, who was the correct answer? I just totally missed it. I was in the comments.
It was
I don't know.
somebody.
People don't actually listen to One
It
Direction.
did not
right?
matter.
Only 3 people got it right.
That's
Zach,
what makes
Zion,
you
and-
beautiful.
Like, unless you're a 13-year-old girl, you're not like, I just can't wait to listen to One Direction. Like, that's not really happening, right?
No
They have a
comment.
strong
I'm going to go with
following,
the X Factor because I know American Idol and The Voice, and I have never seen them on there.
Who's the X?
And they're like not American.
Hey, look at that. I got it incorrect again.
All right, who's
I know,
here?
Deborah.
Oh, she's still there.
Deborah, we should have looked up.
More questions. More questions.
Deborah, we should have
Which
looked up
Kardashian is the oldest?
Oh God.
Easy.
Bruce. What's it called? Sorry. Yeah.
Who looks older in the photo? Or more slutty?
It was a mistake.
A Freudian slip.
It was an honest mistake. I swear to God.
I know. I thought it was going to be pop culture. Like, what was a trend of this year? Like eating Tide Pods or something.
Well,
You ever tried Tide Pods?
Enough, you could have gone
They're
through it and
especially
planned it.
delicious if you microwave them.
I know. And they put them on toast.
Did you get it right, Selena? How you feeling?
Bruschetta pods. They're the best.
Megan Miller's still hanging strong. I'm proud of you, girl. Hang in there.
Oh, we're still going? On this?
Speaking of Kardashians,
We're going
Kylie
till
Jenner
20.
gave
Till
birth
20.
to her
We're gonna
first
go till
child
20?
named
All right.
what?
Oh God. All these are possible.
Yeah. I mean, I hope
I know what it is. I actually know this.
Sunny with an I? Oh man, whoever's name that is, they're destined for a
Or
poll.
Scary with an I.
Spooky too. That kid's.
They're all with an
man.
I.
The exception of naming a child after a precious gem, this is the second best way to guarantee they become an exotic dancer.
Or an exotic car.
Or that's fair.
Stormy. Oh, a lot of people in here.
Hey, Stormy!
Stormy. You got it right.
I gotta celebrate when I get one right.
Steve, what happened?
By a lot.
Megan Miller, New Jersey is a hero.
All right,
Okay?
more questions.
Three
Jodie
questions
Benson has voiced all of these beloved characters except.
Who is that lady, man? No one
Never
gets that
heard of
person.
her in my life.
Jodie Benson? Oh, I love her.
She's my hero.
Her work is the best.
I literally don't know any of these answers.
I don't either.
You don't know? You've never seen Aladdin or Toy Story?
We should have made
I'm
an
gonna go
ABA
with Barbie.
trivia, but Ryan said we should do things not ABA related.
Yeah, the goal
Yeah.
is to like
Thank you.
plan as much as we can, not that,
Guys,
because
this
we
is-
know it
I'm
just
gonna
goes
do
back
the
into
last.
that.
Yeah.
Jasmine. huh?
Jasmine and Aladdin. Jodie Benson's probably rolling in cash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve,
two
catch
more.
How
him
many
back up.
brothers does Hans have in the film Frozen?
No
I feel like
clue.
any mom in here will know that.
Can
I
you give a
have no
hint?
idea.
C.
No clue.
Ryan's
I
going with
actually
C again.
haven't
His
seen
trusty old
Frozen.
faithful.
I'm like the last person left in the world who hasn't seen this movie.
You haven't?
No, haven't
Please
seen
watch
Frozen.
it. It's so good.
Okay, I will. Not gonna happen.
Dimitri, like you have anything better to
I
do?
No.
I'm gonna let this one go. Doo-doo.
Mari says she's seen it 457 times.
Who has?
Oh man, that's soul crushing.
Mari.
I'm with you. Like that Dirty Dance, that movie for me.
This is
Next Winter Olympics.
I had
will
a
be
little
held in this
sister growing
city
up.
in 2022, if they ever are held again.
If they're ever held again.
Not Moscow. They did too many steroids.
I just messed it up, I think.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen that meme where like the Olympics are like the rings are like spread
Yes.
apart for social distancing?
It's great.
Yeah.
Social distancing.
Casey, see, this didn't go that bad. Casey's like, we have nothing planned.
Beijing. All right. Is Megan Miller, New
Does
Jersey?
it
one
snow in
last question.
Beijing?
Megan Miller is a catch, New Jersey. She is like
They're
She's
both
a catch.
catches.
so well.
He was Hillary Clinton's running mate in the 2016. I can't see.
Ugh. No one cares.
The presidential election.
Damn it.
Dimitri.
I just honestly like what a horrendous choice that guy was.
Has anybody watched the documentary
No.
on Hillary yet?
There was a documentary? Is it good?
I started watching on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching. No spoilers.
Okay.
She has a podcast now
Good?
starting out.
She's only 10 years
I
old.
like-
Has anyone watched Joe Biden give interviews from his house?
And they have a podcast.
It's amazing.
And you get a podcast.
Has anyone watched Joe Biden from his house doing
And the winner is Megan Miller.
No.
Yay, Megan.
fucking killed it.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. By a
If anyone's
lot.
curious, I was
Megan.
Joe Exotic, and I ended with 5,000 points. That's how
Oh, Ryan. All right.
Pop culture
all
is not a
right.
strong suit of mine.
I'm gonna need Megan Miller, New Jersey's address, and don't worry, I have all the supplies in my house ordered way before the virus, so they'll be
Does
sent
it include toilet paper and baby wipes?
Is that what I should include in there?
All right.
Can you
stop
get me
sharing?
Partially used, right?
Ryan, can you get me the address? If she
Yeah,
doesn't
I can.
wanna
I'll
post it
connect you all on
publicly here?
email. Is what I'll do.
And don't worry, it's all sent directly.
We're
from my
we're good. We can yield it. We like bragging.
You're like, I love it. I'm gonna
That
go
was awesome.
sports bra on and let Ty take this over because I'm ready to
Yeah.
work out, even though I did a Peloton workout this morning.
So
Woo!
Ty, should we be
Nice.
ready for anything in particular? Because